What's up everybody, my name is Brascus and welcome back to Pathologic Classic HD. So this is actually, I'm going to confess something here, my second or third time trying to record this episode. And it's because I kept forgetting something or getting stuck somewhere, and so I looked up a little bit of help to try and give myself some clues as to where to go, and I missed a few things. First of all, we've talked to Alexander and he refused to let us find Barak. As far as he's concerned, he's a criminal. He's already been tried. Well, he's already guilty. He's sure of it. So he's not going to let him out. Not for anything. And we talked to his wife, and she said there's no way we're going to help him get out. I agree with my husband, but she did give us clues as to where to go. And that led us actually up here. Room 3, the butchering room. So we're going to go talk to the guards that are in there real quick, which will trigger a few other things. But the important thing here is that once we've talked to him, they're not going to let him out either. And there are pretty much two ways for us to do this. We can kill all the guards and lose every ounce of reputation we have. Not such a great option. Or, and this is something else I would have forgotten because it was so long ago, Angel gave us another quest to go and talk to this other guy and basically use him for blackmailing purposes. Let's do this real quick. Came here to the governor's office. Sure, you wait. Okay, so this is where it marks grief on our map. So we can go and talk to Grief. Now, I already know that Grief is going to do it, but only if we give him $10,000. Or silver, or whatever the currency is. So we need to go and talk to this guy, who's trying to find somebody important. The important thing is, that guy will give us $10,000 in advance. So we need to go talk to him, so that we can get the $10,000 that we need to pay for Grief, so that Grief can help us get Barak out of prison. Then Barak can help us get a heart, and we can go about the rest of our day, whatever you want to call it. What time is it anyway? 13. So it's about 1:30 in the afternoon, so we do need to move kind of quick. So we will just make our way over there right now, and hopefully we won't waste too much time running around between all these different locations. I think I'll go and I'll probably go save the game before I talk to Grief, because I haven't actually done that yet, and I don't want to talk to him, not have the money, and him basically just say, well, that's too bad, and have that be the end of the quest. Well, actually, you know what? Let's just go talk to the Hunchback first. We'll come back and talk to Grief when we get back from there. So the Hunchback is, I believe, all the way over here. Yeah, basically just behave like we're going back to Eva Yan's place. And then head a little further north. We'll go talk to that guy. Which is going to be a very long walk back. Huh. You know, I was musing actually in one of my previous recordings, and I'm going to kind of bring that up again now. I really do have... This game is giving me a lot of incentive to go back and play through it again with another point of view. Oh, crap. Let's just get out of the way of that. Okay. And what I mean by that is... Okay, avoid that. Jeez, sorry, I really hate these infected areas. They make me incredibly tense. Okay. This game provides so many questions when you play The Bachelor. From The Bachelor's point of view, you're a doctor, you want to help him out, you're trying to stop this infection from killing everybody, but everything that you do, the townspeople get in the way. They destroy water supplies, their traditions prevent them from digging wells, so there's no fresh water in the town. You're not allowed to examine anybody that died from the disease because it's considered a perversion if you're desecrating their corpse after they're dead. Everything that they do has a purpose. And it all gets in your way. It prevents you from doing exactly what you need to do. If I had been able to do everything that I needed to do, if they had just said, sure, no problem, we'll help you out, what do you need? I feel like this whole thing would have been wrapped up and resolved by day 3. We would have discovered very quickly that it was a plague that killed the important people, that in all likelihood the Haruspex is completely innocent, since we would have examined the body and discovered it was the plague. We're just about here, aren't we? Yes, it's the one right behind these two houses here. We would have gotten all of the information that we need from the town's leaders to begin isolating people who are infected. We could have worked on a cure, and everything would have been fine. So I want to play as the Haruspec, since that should reveal what the traditions are. You know, and that's really what's killing me, is I don't understand... sorry, new save here. Why we're doing it the way we're doing it. Why is everyone in this town so dead set against doing anything that would actually keep them all alive? And that's hopefully a question that the Haruspec's storyline could answer. Okay, so we need to find this important person who's probably upstairs, but on the off chance he's not, we're going to check all the rooms first. Nope, not in there. But in here, just so long as there's no creepy people that are going to, you know, be standing right behind me freaking out because they're all diseased. Ugh. That was still one of the worst jump scares ever for me. Okay, come on, where is this guy? He's this hunchback dude who's supposed to be needing my help. There he is. You're not gonna punch me. God, you're creepy looking. There, gotcha. The man to do the job. Help me, kind sir. Save my poor soul. You're walking all round the town. Don't ya? Your line of work demanding it and all that? Right? Please find my daughter. My little darling thing hasn't come home today. Was she kidnapped? She must have left at dawn and she's still not back. I went to sleep and slept like a log. The Twyrin haze does that to you. And by my side was the pretty thing sleeping. In the morning I woke up to find her gone. Neighbors didn't see a thing. Them blind bats. I'd give you anything. I'm rich. Want to get 100,000? 150? Any stipulations? No stipulations. Just find my lovely little thing. Bring her back to me. Cut it, will you? Pull yourself together. If she's sick, then she's already beyond help. If she's not, then she'll wait until the outbreak fades away and come home, I'm sure. How do I recognize her? Name's Willow. She's 17. Dark, wavy hair and the beauty of a very, very beautiful girl. No distinctive marks, though. She's a lovely singer and dancer. Now's not a good time for singing and dancing, though, so I don't know. Where should I go looking for? I don't know. Everywhere. She might be in an infected district, or maybe not. Oh, what if she was murdered, slaughtered, seized by them patrol morons, and thrown into jail? I've been through the town hall, though. No sign of my little girl. Oh, I don't need that to make you shell out the money. How would you like to have your caravan pass known to the public? I did save before I came in here. Nah, alright, I'll try. Though I must tell you, I don't feel I'm likely to succeed. Here, have some money, in advance. I've got more where it came from. This is criminal money, illicit money, earned through bad doing. It's time it served a good purpose. Those thugs, those robbers. I've always hated them. Even Nina couldn't take my daughter away from me. How can this be happening now, huh? After all those years of having her here. Your choice of words is disturbing. Wait for me here. Whoa, Jesus, please stop doing that. Ugh. That was creepy. Other tasks. Arsonists. Okay. So I can't help but remember one gut-wrenching old story. There was a traveling circus known as the Ace of Diamonds Caravan, who were, allegedly, kidnapping small children and turning them into monsters. Anna advises that we try and profit from the situation, that we might blackmail a good deal of money out of that hunchbacked usurer. The hunchbacked fire eater, or whoever he was back in the day, has a heart. I wonder what kind of relationship he has with his daughter, as I detect a lecherous undertone beneath the worry in his voice. Either way, he clearly wants to have his daughter back. I wonder what Anna could reveal on this matter. That's creepy and kind of gross. Okay, so we now have 10,000 coins. I'm just going to start calling them silver. 10,000 silver, which is great, but it's now 2:30 in the afternoon, and I want to complete both quests if at all possible, but the important one to complete is the one involving the Haruspecs. That's the critical quest for the day. So we're going to go and talk to Grief. Since Grief I can now afford to pay Grief, which will hopefully let us get Barak out of jail very quickly. Now, the little guide that I did look up, I believe, told me that I would still have to kill one guard, which sucks, because I haven't actually had to kill anybody yet. But if that's the price for getting Barak out, then so be it. I'm usually pretty good about getting my notoriety, or my reputation, built back up, given how many of the thugs that I kill each night as they run around trying to stab people. So, yeah, getting our reputation back shouldn't be nearly as bad as losing it. What's in your pockets? Alpha tablets and Meridorm. Price for Meridorm is 2. Do I still have some? I think I've still got Meridorm. Might be kind of nice to get more, but I'm going to save it up for when I really need it. That was another very delightful hint. Thank you. The fact that you can actually double up on painkillers. So you can take... Did I already do this? No, I must have got another one. You can take 2 things of Meridorm and sleep for half the time and get the same dose out of it. So if my health is really, really looking nasty, I could take 2 things of Meridorm, sleep for 2 hours, and get a pretty solid chunk of my health back, which is awesome. I just don't know how frequently I'll do it unless I'm already short on time for the day, simply because I don't like the idea of using twice as much med. I want to keep my meds as long as I can for when I really need them. Plus, they're expensive. They're costly, and I don't want to, spend up twice as much money that fast. This must be on the other side. And we'll set up another save since we're doing all right. Yeah, okay. Save. I'll save over the same one. That's fine. Ooh, okay. One of you guys is going to be Grief. It's presumably not you. I'm going to guess you.
They're taking the stiffs.
Bad Grief.
Going into the river once again to drown the town.
Okay. Welcome, welcome, dear guest. Give the man something to drink. Let him grab a bite. Sit him down comfortably. Show our big city guest some respect. And don't let him out until I say otherwise. Enough. Want to play cards? Dice? The stakes ain't big, city, but the game's pretty gritty. No. Since we've just met, Doc, you go in peace. For the first and the last time. But next time, your exit will cost extra. Next time, it will be you begging me to come.
A part off sent to the well is broken at last.
Menu 1 says I'll sleep... Or Menu 1 says ill that sleeps well. Grief, how would you like to kill a few patrolmen? You won't be held accountable for this sin. Who's to guarantee me that, you? Me. They've caught Artemi Barak. Eh? So what? I mean, I'd like to. I would, Doc. Like I'd ever pass on the chance, but... the honey's sweet, but the bees sting. Them patrolling bees are much worse than them worker bees, you know? They hit hard and without a shred of pity. Organized, too. They'll show us no mercy. They won't. Their orders are, we deserve no mercy. We deserve being strangled, exterminated, and buried alive. Avenge your dead, Grief. It's a good opportunity. Bring the patrolmen down. They'll get what they deserve. Why would I, Doc? They ain't no fuzz, you know? They used to be our lot. They're doing their job just fine. 'Tis their duty to hold the pest back, it is. Indeed, but the exact persons I'm talking about have abandoned the community service for the favors from the higher-ups. This is the dear kind of help, dear Doc. It won't come cheap. Name your price, then, like I could ever expect anything else from you. 10,000, Doc. I'm doing you a favor here. 'Tis just half the sum. I'll pay the rest from my own pocket. Human life comes kind of cheap these days, don't you agree? I'm in. Here you go. Where should the forces of justice strike? Brascus kept at the works, in a building that... Got it. I know it. The cellar of the corpulent workshop. Roger that, as our forefathers used to say. Where do we meet? Wait for my villains. The attack begins just like that. No warning. Be prepared. 'Twould be a pity for you to miss out. I'll be ready. Don't touch Barak. Do you know what he looks like? We know everything, Doc. We do. Little birds tell us every single thing. Now shush. Go to the ambush and wait for us. Fine. Okay. Yeah. This is gonna be rough, isn't it? Alright, so... I mean, I guess we're just going back to the factory building. Does the quest have anything new here? That does it. There's no time to spare. I will have to meet with Barak at once before my associates are done with their ungentlemanly assignment. Otherwise, we will have to undertake this cat-and-mouse chase throughout the town once again. Okay, so we're going to go try and talk to Barak. Artemi Burak, that's his name. I was trying to remember what his first name was there for a minute. Yeah, go this way. What does that mean? It's now 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay. So we've still got about 9 hours. I'm doing alright for hunger and exhaustion, which is nice to see. I'm glad that that's... I mean, it's still creeping up, but it's not crippling me just yet. Infection, on the other hand, is starting to build, too. My health's only at half. Ugh. I would dearly love to find another Schmouter. You know, I really am glad that I kept Victor Kane. I am glad that I kept Victor Kane alive. Gave him the Schmouter so he doesn't die and all that. But at the same time, I really would have liked to have the Schmouter on hand. I also like the idea of, if I can find another one and I don't have to use it, what I'll probably do is I'll hold on to it and just keep it in my inventory. And I'll keep it there until the infection is like 2/3 of the way up, then use it. That way, if I'm already infected and I have to go into an infected zone, if I get hit with a cloud or something like that, it's not the end of the world. Okay, so save game. New save. Because I have no idea how messy this is going to get. Oh. Oh boy. Oh dear. Ow. Okay, I'm sorry about that. That hurt. Man, he only hit me once. Just about killed me, too. Alright, how's my reputation look now? Reputation... Wow, it's a big hit. Still, we're okay. That's open.
Go, Oinon. I need time to pick up my tools.
And the hotter specs. And so we finally meet on the on. Just a pair of pawns on this dreadful chessboard where each square is blacker than black itself. Are we friends or are we foes? Will one consume the other, or will we part with each striving for his own victory? How can we be foes if we're fighting a common enemy? I'm glad to hear you say that, Onyon. It's a shame we aren't standing together. I lack your knowledge. I'm blindfolded and can only follow my heart and my intuition. Here's a piece of advice for you. Don't trust those who volunteer to be your guides on the path to victory. But the real battle is still ahead of us both. You mean the battle against the pest? I mean the battle against you. We may not be foes, but I have a strong feeling that we will end up opposing each other. Each of us will try to tilt the balance to his own advantage. I don't know what you're talking about, although I can probably guess. Whatever the outcome, I will remain true to my conscience. If you're allowed to. My heart has already been taken away from me. Do learn from my mistakes. And how in the world did that happen? How did you find me, Onyon? Reuben is worried. He's been waiting for you all night, so I've tried to find you, and my search has brought me here to the works. I see. Master Reuben wants to take care of the people. I admire that. Will you help us get an infected heart? I will. I'll be working alone, though. Meet me in the blind backyard at 9 in the evening. I'll pick out someone whose foot is in the grave already, take them to a dark corner, and start working. I'm likely to move around a lot, so look for me in the neighborhood. Why 9? That's when it gets dark. I've got enough enemies in the town already. Darkness offers protection. What if something unexpected happens? I'll cut open the dying person and start working. If they find me, I'll lead the pursuit elsewhere. If that is how the situation unfolds, you'll have to pick the heart from the body yourself. I hope my harvest will be good for stock and for you. Great. I'll find you, Barak. Okay. Alright, so now we're on to today's quest. I have arranged to meet with Barak at 9 in the blind backyard, or somewhere in the near vicinity if something scares him away. I hope he has something for me. Where the hell is the blind backyard? I mean, if I had to guess, I would think the blind backyard would be... up here, or maybe in here somewhere. I don't know where the blind backyard is. And none of these things are ever labeled. We've got the factory building. We've got those. Huh. Oh, okay, there it is. Right there. Nice and red handprint. Telling me exactly where I need to go. Okay. So, what time is it right now? 15:24, so it's only 3:30 in the afternoon. Alright, what I'm going to do now is I'm going to try and... Well, actually, now might be an excellent time to take a brief rest. I don't really want to talk to Anna. I'm trying to decide what the best way to do this is going to be. I think we'll probably go to the old Gimsky household, since we're not that far away from it. Okay, so we're going to go to the old Gimskys. On the way, I'm going to try and probably talk to someone. How much do I have in the way of food? Rations? Oh, I got nothing in the way of rations. I need to find a food store and probably buy some food, if I can afford it. That complicates things a little bit. What I thought I would do... Oh, jeez. What the hell's going on over here? Well, there's a guy with a knife. Let's see if we can't do something about that. There, that'll help. You have something on you? You got money. And razors. Okay, there is a food store over here. We're gonna go to that real quick. Because what I'm hoping for is something I can eat. Then I'll go to the old Gimskys. I will sleep with the Meridorm that I've got still. Then I'll need to replace it, but we'll do that. Okay, good. They've got fish, meat. I can't also afford the vegetables, or I would. Oh, wait, I can afford the vegetables, too. Don't want to do that. I think I'm going to be getting a bunch of money later. Yeah, I need to have food, so we'll do it. If I start running into a lot of trouble with it later, then I can always... Why am I blanking on this all of a sudden? If I start running into trouble later, I can always sell the extra medication and whatnot that I have. Some of those, like the morphine, for example, sells for a lot of money. But anyway, this will allow us to make sure our exhaustion stays low, that our health comes back up, and we'll kill some time before we need to actually go and meet with Isidore Barak. Okay, uh-oh, that's the infection kicking off again. Hey dude, don't mind me, I'm just here to use your bed. I'm going to be that obnoxious friend that just pops in and crashes on your couch. Ooh, wow, you have a big bed. Okay, so, first things first. Drugs. Actually, first things first. Save game. We'll save over that one, because it seems to have gone well. No. Then drugs. Do I want to use the morphine? Effects last for 10 hours. Effects last for 9 hours. Let's see. Has an equal analgesic and sedative effect. 10 seconds. 10, or I don't even know what those stand for. Yeah, we'll use... Wait, that's Novocaine. Do I not have Meridorm? I don't. If I'd realized that, I might have traded for it. Okay, well, let's just use the Novocaine then. Exhaustion built up, but that's okay. And then we're going to sleep for... Let's see, if it's 3:30... Actually, it's almost 4 o'clock, isn't it? We'll probably just do 4 hours again. That's what I usually do. Feels like kind of a waste on the Novocaine, but... Man, look at my health creep up, though. That's fantastic. Okay. Oh, jeez. Infection's alright, so... 20 hours would be 8 o'clock. Ugh. We can say goodbye to all the freaky vision thing now, please. Okay, now I need to eat. Rations. Fish. Smoked meat. I'll hold on to the vegetables for a while. Just in case I have trouble finding more food later. Okay, so look at my map. I am going the right way. We need to head straight across, and then we need to start heading north to there. We might get there a little early, but that's okay. Early is good. I'd rather be early and have more time to look for what I need than be late and miss it entirely. Okay. I may... Ugh. I hate these infected areas. Alright, I'm just going to cut straight through in the hopes that I can just get through this infected zone as quickly as possible, and then hang a left, and we'll just head north from there. Oh dear. Let's take him out first. That worked. Gimme, gimme. Okay, I don't see any infected areas, and now I think we're out of it. Okay, so now we can just head to the right, or left, rather. Bottle of water. I'll grab that. Well, bottle 4 water. And then we need to just head north. Okay, we're on our way. What time is it? 20 after 8. So far, so good. 9 o'clock is when it's supposed to start getting dark. We'll have to keep our eyes out for any nasty bandits with knives who may want to slice us open for the money in our pocket. Okay. Not looking so hot there, pal. Oh, needles, pocket watch, and bottles. That was a good dumpster. Where am I? How do I lose myself on this map every time? I hope this is something they fix when they do their reimagining release. The map could be a lot clearer. Where? Oh, there I am. Okay, so I am heading the wrong way. I need to be going that way. Not only do I need to be going that way, but I need to be going that way from a street over. Okay, here we go. This is more like what I want to see. Jogging through the streets in the rain, don't mind me. Excuse me. If I see the really little girls, then I will keep talking to them in the hopes of finding another schmouter, because I would love to have one right about now. How am I doing on money? 960. Okay. Still not enough for me to really want to try and buy more food, but that's okay, because I've still got vegetables. I don't need food right away. Okay, so hang a left up here. What's the time at? 20:35. Okay. Well, we're about in the right area. I mean, according to the map, we're almost exactly in the right area. Well, found my heart. Okay, there. The heart is still beating. No time to wait for Barak to return. The precious specimen must be taken to Reuben while the bacteria still live. I think I have 30 minutes, 40 at the most. The microbe will certainly die after that. Okay, then. Gotcha. I need to head to Barak's place, then, which is down that way. Okay, to do this as quickly as possible. Alright. This is going to be exciting, guys. Kind of wish I'd saved the game now before I picked up that heart, because I don't want to get attacked and stabbed halfway back, and I don't really want to save it. Well, I suppose I could save it now. I don't really want to, though. Ugh, I still got to talk to Anna, too, since I was supposed to talk to her about the daughter, whatever. Okay, and time does pause whenever I open the map, so we should be okay there. Okay, let's hang a... Ugh. Alright, we're going to turn right here. I'm probably going to have to cut through an infected area. So be it. Look at the map. Right, we're going to go through here. And we see Anna's house. Oh, right, I'm supposed to talk to Anna, though, too. We'll come back to Anna. So just head straight across to the river, then take a left and then a right when we get to the bridge. That should be plenty to give us what we need. I see a rat in the middle of the road. There we go. Okay. Thank you again for whoever in the comments told me that I could use left shift to crouch. That makes killing the rats way, way easier. I always hated killing rats before because they were just impossibly difficult to hit from way up here. Okay, watch out for people. And for infectious clouds. I don't see any, so we're alright so far. I do, however, see another rat. I might have to kill it. Unless it'll leave me alone. Which it looks like it's gonna do. Perfect. Okay, I don't have to worry about it. Alright, so head up here, and then hang a left. And run. Run to Barak. It's only a little after 9 right now, I would think. Yeah, 3 minutes after 9. So far, so good. Okay, now... yeah, okay. Pretty sure I remember how to get there. Ugh. Would be nice if they wrote all these fences and whatnot that appear in this place on the maps, like that one, for example. Would make finding your way through some of these areas a lot easier. Okay, Barak. Microscope. Heart. There you go. Living heart of someone infected with the sand pest. Do I just need to sit here and stare at it?
I'd rather not go looking for another hideout.
This is it, Doctor. It seems we have exactly what we need. You've brought the bacteria into the light, this writhing, horned abomination. We can look at it now, and maybe even give it a name. You won't have to go to the Inquisitor empty-handed. So the last iteration was different from the previous ones? Let us name it after the Inquisitor himself. I cannot escape the feeling that he will be a bigger problem than the disease. The vaccine will be ready by tomorrow morning. Where did you get the specimen? Barak gave it to me. That blood is unusual. Did you ask him how he came across it? I didn't have a chance to. Oh, you know, Bachelor, it's strange. I think I've learned to tell the character of a person by their blood specimen. Here's the blood of an egotist. This one belonged to a poet. The owner of this blood was exhausted, and whoever gave that specimen was destined to become a great person. Well, this blood is extraordinary. What matters is that you make the vaccine. I'll be back tomorrow morning. Fantastic. Does that mean it's completed? Yes, we've caught the bacteria. The blood is teeming with these voracious monsters. If Reuben manages to produce at least a single dose of the vaccine by morning, I won't have to face the Inquisitor empty-handed. With a weapon like this, we may be able to stop the outbreak. Only one small task remains. Yeah, why do I get the feeling something horrible is going to happen that's going to prevent exactly that? Okay, so, first of all, we're going to save the game real quick. I'm going to go ahead and make a... Well, nah, we'll override it. Okay, we're good. And then I will pause the game here because I'm all out of time for this episode. So thank you everyone so much for joining me and for being patient with me while I tried to figure out what was going on and where I needed to head next. I'm feeling pretty good. We are close to the end of day 5, which means we're about to start day 6. We're getting real close to the halfway point. So I hope you're having as much fun with this as I am. I'm really enjoying it, and I really want to find out where it goes. It's not a short game, so thank you all so much for sticking with it. If you've enjoyed the series, please let me know by hitting the like button and leaving a comment in the section below. And as always, I will see everyone in the next video. Catch you guys later.